Hello everyone, welcome to week 4 of our course, and this week we're going to be dealing with substance disorders and psychotic disorders. Now, I just want to let you know in advance that I don't really treat individuals with substance abuse disorders such as alcoholism or drug addiction. These are highly specialized, and I normally refer these to for example, certified addiction specialists in Florida. That's what we use here. And also sometimes inpatient facilities are the only way to really be able to treat these disorders, and even eating disorders would also fall within this category of people who I refer regularly out to other specialists in those areas or refer to hospital settings. Okay, the assignments for this week. You're going to be taking your first exam this week. In fact, there are two parts of that, the objective part and the subjective part, and that'll be taken by Sunday at 11:59. And you have to, that's about an hour and 15 minutes. It's closed book and closed notes, so you'll be on your own there. I'll be praying for you on those. I hope that you do well, and I think you will. The DVD module is Module 9. Also, you'll be doing your DSM readings. You'll be watching 2 presentations and reading 4 notes. You'll be, textbook, you'll be reading chapters 10 and 14. Your group discussion board questions will be 4A and 4B, and your responses to those will be due by Sunday. And now, as far as your research paper, you should be accumulating your research articles. You should be reading those, organizing those, and starting to outline and get a really good idea of headings and categories and areas that you're going to be talking and covering in your paper. Now, as far as psychosis, I didn't talk a little bit about that. I do treat people with schizophrenia. I treat Christian individuals with schizophrenia. That was something I first experienced in the VA hospital in Pittsburgh. I mentioned that I did my internship in the VA. It's highly specialized treatment, though. It's not something you would want to do initially in your training. You would really have to have a lot of experience with these individuals before you felt comfortable with doing counseling. I sort of approach it from the same perspective that I approach all disorders in terms of belief systems and irrational beliefs, and helping them change from rational beliefs to rational. But they're often much more disturbed, so it's a little scary to people who haven't experienced types of bizarre behavior that you might get with individuals with these diagnoses. The one woman I treat, well, actually I treat 2 women right now, and both of them had horrendous childhoods. You very rarely, in my experience, get a case of schizophrenia or dissociative disorder where you didn't have something horrific happen, such as, you know, your mother tried to drown you when you were young, or you're a baby, or your father systematically abused you sexually from age 3 on, so usually there's horrendous childhood experiences that sort of trigger the schizophrenia, although there is a predisposition within families. So you will tend to get that running within families. Not personally, in my model, the reason that does occur, that it does run in families, is often because the people who develop these schizophrenic processes are sensitive people. They're people who feel and care, and then they collide with the world, which doesn't make any sense, and they break down, and the pieces are like hard to put back together again. We try to keep them going. Very often they need to be on medication. In fact, almost exclusively they need to be, almost always they need to be on medication in conjunction with Christian counseling. And as I said, it might be something you would normally, especially in the beginning of your counseling careers, you want to refer people to someone who, refer people with these diagnoses to people who have a lot more experience and training. So anyway, they're very interesting, but somewhat scary when you first start to counsel. So God bless you, and have a great time reading all these experiences, and I'll be praying for you for your tests. God bless.